Welcome to the Clinic Code. We believe true healthcare or clinical success goes beyond systems and key performance indicators. It starts with the people who lead them. Leadership is powered from within, and real leadership begins with wellness. In healthcare, whether you are an executive, a decision maker, or managing teams, your discipline needs fuel. Without it, responsibility grows heavier. Wellness is not just a routine. It is the foundation of leadership that inspires. That's why this episode is special. My guest, Melek, brings a powerful story of how personal health connects to leadership. After a long time in global finance, she chose a new direction in wellness. Today, she is a holistic health and longevity coach and the founder of Melek Gür Wellness in Dubai. She helps people bring health and nutrition into everyday life in ways that are flexible, natural, and sustainable. So welcome to the Clinic Code and welcome, Melek.
Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Ehab. It's a privilege and honor to be your guest here.
Most welcome. Melek, can you take us back to the moment you decided to step into longevity and wellness alongside your passion into finance? And what was the turning point?
For many years, I was in high-stake finance, and it was long working hours, high pressure, and high stress. And my approach to my health was similar to my work, ambitious and aggressive. And I was strictly on a diet, or I was hitting the gym very hard. And but the turning point was I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's when I was 35. And it was a turning point, and it was a game changer for me because I felt like I should take control of my health and understand what I need and how to nourish it.
This episode is special because we are exploring the link between what drives clinic success and the art of living healthy. From your perspective, how wellness and longevity connects to leadership and successful healthcare management?
Thank you very much for this question because the link is really powerful. It is direct and profound. I work with executives, and during our work, they say they feel more powerful, energetic, and resilient. And even on their very busy workday, like marathon days, they feel strong, powerful, and no brain fog or no energy drain. This is very important. So the key is when you nourish your body, you get rid of brain fog or energy drain or this exhaustion. So when I talk to my clients, they ask what we are doing. I say we are pressing the right buttons at the right time because we are giving our body the right fuel. So this affects our performance, our energy, our resilience in our daily life and in our work life.
Melek, in your view, how can you consider wellness being a part or a strategy in managing teams? It's like similar to how finance or operations are essential. And how can executive begins to adopt this mindset into their organizations to manage medium, large scale of teams?
This is the core of my corporate wellness I lead. Actually, this is very important. Because maybe the senior managers see this not as an ROI investment, but it is not a perk. It is a really ROI investment, we can say, because happier employees, energetic employees, and maybe less sick days, higher focus, or longer working hours without interruption. They directly affect the performance of the employees in the office.
Okay, so based on your coaching experience, what lifestyle measures could we implement in our daily routine to maintain balance, focus, and energy?
You know what? These are very simple. So there are 3 simple items or rules I can say. First, start reading ingredients. This is the first thing I start with my clients because nobody reads ingredients. Be mindful of what you eat, what you put on your mouth because we are what we eat. The second is follow your macros, because there should be a balance of our nutrition. Otherwise, it can cause sugar or glucose spike, but you need more stable energy. And the last one is hydration. And this is also what I see with my clients. Most of the time, they are not hydrated enough. But the key thing is it has very important effect on the cognitive functions, and it creates afternoon fatigue.
Melek, you often talk about the 70-30 approach in building a powerful or strong body. Could you please explain more about this concept?
Of course. For a healthy body, 70% comes from nutrition and 30% comes from exercise. If you don't give your body the proper nutrition, then you cannot reach your full potential with the exercise. So this is very important, because we shouldn't forget we are what we eat.
From your own point of view, how can wellness coaches and clinics collaborate together to have a well-designed longevity frameworks or programs that last longer and lead to a better engagement with the patients?
Thank you so much. This is an important question. This is also what I'm discussing with the clinics at the moment. So clinics are diagnosing the illnesses and there are certain treatments, but the clients need to be understood and they need those habit changes, or they need all these applications in their life. And at that point, coaches come in because, we provide services as the client can understand, or they can adapt their lifestyle, or we can follow the process. It's not like only diagnosing something and then checking sometime later, but it is also implementing them. And at that moment, we come in.
Okay, so you just mentioned clients to be understood. Could you elaborate more?
For example, most of the time what I hear from my clients is they say, "Oh, I am happy to have you in my life. It is great to work with you because you understand me." So, for example, they cannot follow a strict diet or strict routine because everybody has different routines. They can start they can have their first bite early in the morning or late in the afternoon, but it doesn't affect their efficiency or resilience, or this doesn't create any brain fog, anything. So my clients feel like they are empowered and they are resilient and they don't suffer from brain fog anymore. And even on super busy days like marathon days, they feel like they are efficient, or they lead with clarity. And this is important because the lives are hectic and they need something suitable for their lifestyle. But in the theory, so they need to be understood.
Let's say that we, as healthcare operations experts or executives in any industry, we have to make or formulate decisions, if not on a daily basis, on an hourly basis sometimes. So how can you help us support our decision, not only by knowledge, but by living healthier and the longevity and wellness practices to make our decisions more solid with clear mind?
As I explained earlier, nourishment, the right food for our body is the essential. It is the key because this is our fuel for our body. And so in our daily life, like as executives, like these healthcare operations executives, for example, in your case, if you eat the right food, you feel energetic, you feel resilient, and you will decide with clarity. You will manage your team with efficiency, and you have your day like with resilience, with power. And this is the key. This is what we manage with right nutrition.
That's inspiring. Thank you, Melek, for sharing your insights and personal journey. It was a real honor to have you as a guest in Clinic Code. And thanks for everyone for tuning into the Clinic Code.
Thank you so much for having me as your guest at the Clinic Code.